I got no energy today, man, to crash out. I was watching the game yesterday on Saturday. All my plan, they were all killed, man. And I was hoping us to see something, a fight, us fighting for this game last night. And I was just saying, what are we doing, man? It's Brighton. How did we lose to Brighton again? I'm feeling like that lack of confidence in my team. What has happened to my football club? I look at the result yesterday. For me, it screams that this is a consequences from having a poor January, an ineffective January. Because if you guys remember when I was saying in the January, we need to have a good January. January was supposed to be a key for us. Everything we had to do was supposed to be the January, and we did nothing to fix that. We have ended up weaker. The squad have ended up smaller. The squad have ended up ineffective. Outside of Chalaba's recall, nothing was done to redress the position in the team. And everyone have this force of saying like there's enough qualities around here to make it work, but no, man. So guys, if it's your first time on the channel, smash that like button and let's talk about yesterday's game, man. Yet again, we see for consecutive game right now that when we reaches the 60th minute, we are not doing nothing. Over since the end of December, man, we're seeing like how these guys are fatigued out, they're tired, and they get worse as the game gets. That's why the journey was key. That's why short real time was key, man. And I say to them, man, Moses Casero, man, he cannot be that brilliant, excellent one-man army. We needed Andre Santos, man. We needed a striker. All you guys who had the beef for Nicola Jackson, and I want to officially say sorry to Nicola Jackson, man. Don't ignore what Nicola Jackson does for our team, man. Off the ball, man. He may not score the goals, but the way that guy presses, he make us press higher. Did we press against Brighton high today? No, 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 because we did not have Nicola Jackson, because we had Christopher Nkunku, man. And Nico does everything for our team, man. This game showed that the false nine don't work. We don't have players for that. We don't have that, man. I said in my preview, man, if we are going to be pressing, if we're going to be playing Nkunku in front, Nkunku cannot be playing as one-man army, man. We need to make him a false nine so he can drop in deep, so he can at least have him up front with Cole Palmer, man. For me, I rather play Cole Palmer as my striker, as the false nine, than Christopher Nkunku. I'd rather play Nkunku in the 10 and Palmer ahead of him. And it does not make any sense, man, today. Why don't have any attacking threat in the system? This is the system we have never used. We have never used false nine. That's not us. We need a striker. This is why you see guys like Pedro Neto, they are being poor. Not because Pedro Neto is poor. He's a good player. He needs a out and out number 9, man. You saw the last game. Before this game, we play McGew up front. I was saying, oh, it's going to get better, man. But now we don't have any striker, man. Now look at this, man. Kulumwani, we were linked to him. Why didn't we get this guy? Now he's at Juve. In 3 games, he has 5 goals. Kulumwani, they were telling me he was not good of a striker. He cannot do it. In the Premier League, he's poor. I told you guys, you are telling me we could not beat Juventus on the signing of Kulumwani. What are we doing? How couldn't we get that midfielder player for short-time leave? Why didn't we go and get the other midfielder from Juve? Oh my God, man. And I sit here asking my club, what are we doing, man? And basically, from my prediction, I said, if we lose any of this game, I'd rather lose the FA Cup. But does not mean it's okay. It means for me the Premier League is more important than FA Cup. But we had to win every single game. We had to take every opportunity. And for me, I want to say, man, it's not good enough. Enzo Maresca, he needs to be looked at. And I know people that have been saying he needs to get sacked. I don't think for me he needs to get sacked. I don't think he's a problem at this club. And I think proper for me is the owners and the directors who needs to go, because I saw some other nonsense today. We're being linked to some rugby people, but I'll talk about that one later. But what has been done inherits to what exists. I've been saying this for a long time. You see all these serious clubs are better than us, who are winning things, who are doing things, who are competing. What are they doing? Look at how their owners are doing, man. Look at Real Madrid. Look at even Liverpool. They did not sign any player in summer. Chiesa, that's the guy they signed. Who the guy who's not been playing, but they had the experience in the team. That's what we need, experience. We cannot get any experienced player. What are we doing, man? We don't. This toxic positivity around the club is not good enough, man. And right now, I don't see any how the structure is in our team. And for me, this is what really bothers me, man. How they're undermining the experience. Some of the good foundation we have built, Caseros and Palmers, man. These players are good enough, but they're showing ambition around them. We are signing these players for 100 million, and we're not showing them that we want to win. These players are going to end up leaving the next 2-3 years. They don't want to be here if they don't win anything. I saw some nonsense Enzo Maresca saying yesterday in the press conference that now is a good positive. We can focus on the Premier League and the conference. Conference is not even something we need to focus on. It's something we have to go and win. We have to go and win this trophy, man. And I am so tired, man, hearing the same stuff every single week. This is some if we just keep going from those nice technical players, we need winners. We need a winning mentality, man. And I am so tired. We need to have time through the season where we need to play. We need to win, man. And I'll sit here as a Chelsea fan. And if you're a Chelsea fan yourself, you know. I'm tired, you tired. I want to win, you want to win. But it seems like these owners don't want to win, man. I've seen it time and time again. And I think like these directors, it's easy for them building a Brighton model, but it's very hard how to build a team at the Chelsea that wins, that really compete. That's why we need to go and get the directors who've been at the club who have won. Why can't we go to Man City and get some directors there who have won things? Why can't we go to Real Madrid? Why can't we go to Barcelona, man? What are we doing? We need winners. We're signing directors from Monaco, from Brighton. We need winners, man. And this game today summers to me like, I saw these guys, man. They didn't want to fight. Jadon Sancho, this guy is brilliant, man. Work, the way he plays, beautiful, man. But if we cannot score goals, you cannot take up a game on the scruff of your neck, not good enough. The Jadon Sancho I saw at the beginning of the season and the Jadon Sancho I have seen right now is totally different. The guy I saw at Bournemouth coming from the bench, the man was taking on his man. He was doing everything. This is why I say this, man. Jadon Sancho is a good player. But one thing that I respected about Garnacho when they're saying we're linked to him, this guy, he's not better than Jadon Sancho, but he will do the best to take on his man, to go after you, man. And you saw the first goal Manchester United scored because Garnacho was fighting for it. He wanted to go through the man. And that's what I think I was saying, man. And I want to say also the limitation of Enzo Maresca head coach today, because you don't have Nico up front, we don't have Maguire up front, so we don't have a striker. So I'll respect that. But one thing I'm not gonna expect, you could have went to under 21 and get a striker from there. We have strikers in under 21s. Those kids, they can press better than Chris Van Kunku. They can press better than him. Because for me, I'll tell you, man, Chris Van Kunku is not a striker. You saw the frustration from Cole Palmer. The only frustration you saw was from Jusby Hall and Cole Palmer, and nothing else, man. And nothing else really, man. And I sit here, think to myself, as Enzo Maresca could have used a wing-back system, because I said it, man, in my prediction. I said he needs to use a wing-back if you don't have a striker, because we need to have more attacking-minded players. And for me, Pedro Neto need a striker up front. Jadon Sancho needs that guy too, who can pass the ball to, because Jadon Sancho, I showed you guys when he signed this guy, he's not a scoring winger. He is an assister. He wants to create, and that's one thing we don't have. We need an out-and-out number 9, but credit to Nicola Jackson, man. He been criticized all season, but we don't see his work rate. We don't see what he does. And seeing yesterday how we are so poor, we could not even press up front, man. And that's what Nico does, man. He fights for his team. And one thing I want to say, man, if you're a Maresca, what are you thinking right now? Are they even supporting you? Are they trying to give it to you to show you like they want you to be here? But I don't think so, man. Guys, let me know in the comment down below what are your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and take care of yourself.